welcome. Give yourself this first moment to presence into your body. In yesterday's Qigong practice, I did a lot of talking and laying out of ideas around ecosomatics and, occupying your body in a particular configuration and set of coordinates. But today I want to really focus on the doing of the practice. But just briefly, before we start the forms, recognize that every form is like a grid. It is a grid. Every form is a grid, and when you practice it, you are opening it up and you're activating it inside of your organism. And it stays there for quite some time, kind of delivering its message and giving that good medicine to all of your systems. And this idea of, being busy, when life gets in the way of us feeling like we have enough time to responsibly practice, that's when we actually make the whole of our life our practice. But when we do have those shining moments of being able to get into the vigor of the particularities of practice, it informs the way that we can be grateful, as Brené was talking about, be grateful for every living moment as being a moment of practice. So right here, right away, come into the presence that's always present in you when you are awake and in the living experience of the moment. So let's begin. Bring your hands opposite hand to elbow. So we're going to work with stimulating the kidneys right away. So press your forearms, locked as they are, into the space just below the lowest rib and keep them there as you forward fold. So as you're folding, press the forearms a little bit more into the ball of the belly, lifting the buttock bones, hanging the head, spreading the shoulders, and then bend the knees a little bit. Inhale, coming up. Lift the heels if you can here when your axis is at north. Drop the heels and then hinge back. Let the inhale bring you back up. Feel your big toes on the earth. Exhale, forward folding. Press the crossed forearms into the ball of the belly, stimulating the kidneys, packing the energy of courage into the kidneys. Inhale, coming up, rolling up. Once you're all the way up, lift the heels. Coming into the totemic disposition of each and every form, and how it's simultaneously working on us somatically, and each form, the grid that it is also working on us at a depth psychology level. Good, so go ahead and release. Watch. So this next form, which is called spiral palm, is a beautiful, joyful form for activating benevolence in the body, okay? So watch. I'll demo one side, and then we'll do it back and forth a few times together. All right, so benevolence in the body. Catch the breath every time you're in the rhythmic part of the flow. Catch the breath every time you're at the inhale. So bring your feet a little bit wider than the width of your hips. Take your left hand to the right with your right hand at your belly. And then take your right hand to the left with your left hand at your belly at the lower dantian. Now pass the right arm up and overhead. And back behind you. Now scoop with the right palm, bring the arm back on a diagonal, alongside the back of the body, alongside the side body, and then right hand to the left. Right hand to the belly, left hand to the right. Spiraling the palms. Now take the left hand with the palm of the hand facing the sky. Right hand is providing this benevolent, nourishing feedback in the dantian. Now take the left arm back on a diagonal, bring it alongside the left thigh, left hand to the right hand to the left, right hand up, inhale, catch the breath, scoop with the right arm, Drop your right ear down, right arm alongside the right thigh, right hand to the left hand to the right. Benevolence in the body. Every form is a grid. Open it up and let it activate its intelligence inside of you. This will be our last one. So left hand to the right, left hand to the belly, right hand to the left hand to the belly, right hand up. And then scoop with the right hand. And bring your right hand, please, also to the lower dantian, and just take a moment to digest. So we're going to move into an animal frolic. I've punctuated today's practice with a few animal frolics. So this is tiger, and it's going to work with our lung meridian, strengthening it, detoxifying it. And we're also going to work with a healing sound, a very old Taoist healing sound that is a sound code that has to do with a particular grid of this form. So again, watch. I'm going to demonstrate the form. This is strong medicine, this tiger is. So watch, and then we'll do it together. So as I demonstrate the visual part of it, I'm not going to talk, but I will give you all the verbal nuances when we do it together. So it's all of this undulating that's going on in the spine that's stimulating and healing the lung meridian. So let's do this together. Stand please on your right foot, standing up long and strong, elegant and effortless on the line of your whole spine, the whole community from tail to crown. Bring the hands. This is the same kind of mudra that we were doing in yesterday's practice, like when we were doing the bear shakes off its paws. So bend, please, the first two segments of all of your fingers. Standing on the right foot, bring your tiger claws to the right as you come up to the ball of the left toe, and then open the tiger leg. And bring the hands, please, in front of the shoulders. Inhale. So we're making this sound. Okay, siu. So inhaling here, heels in, toes out. Sit down as deep or as high as and bright as you need or want to, or as your morning body will allow for. Inhale here. Exhale with the healing sound. Push the arms forward at the level of the shoulders. Collapsing through the spine, curl your gaze and your nose in towards your navel. Inhale, lift your gaze, circle your tiger paws out, down, in and back up. And then bring the arms up, orient the back of the hands to face each other, and on an exhale with the healing sound, pull your hands down so your elbows are going to be alongside your ribs. Looking towards the sky, inhale, look forward, and push the hands down on the next exhale. Inhale, lift your hands and arms at a deep backward diagonal. Palms of the hands, tiger paws that is, are faced away from your body. Inhale. Now circle your tiger paws. Make a full circle. And exhale. Inhale, scoop the tiger paws forward. Bring your hands in front of the shoulders. Exhale, push forward with the healing sound. Collapsing through the spine, stimulating the lung meridian. Inhale, circle the tiger paws. Catch the breath and bring the hands up, back of the hands together. Exhale, with the sound, pull the elbows in as if you're inserting them into the lowest rib. Inhale, look forward. Press your tiger paws alongside the body down to the earth. Lift the hands at a diagonal. Circle the paws. And bring the hands forward. And then step your feet back together. Ground the hands. And just take a moment to metabolize the totemic disposition of tiger medicine in the morning. Better than espresso it is, right? So, moving right along, plucking stars. This form is all about humility and loyalty. What does that mean for you in this morning? Or if you're watching it as a replay, what does it mean for you to tune into your unique flavor of humility and your unique flavor of loyalty? Right hand, please, behind your right kidney with the palm of the hand facing away from your body. So we're going to take our left arm to the right on a low level, at the level of your lower dantian here at the belly where I'm slapping. So left hand goes back at the level of the lower dantian, and then it's going to go forward and through at the level of your middle dantian at your heart. Catch the breath. Twisting, twisting, twisting. All the way through the twist. Bring your right eye towards your left thumb in this case. Now bring your left hand at the level of your third dantian, which is at your brow center, back through to center and all the way back over. Now rotate your left palm to face the sky. And pull energy up from the balls of the feet, ripening the chi, and then hinge back. Inhale, coming back up. Twist the other way. And then with the blade edge of the left hand and a bend in the knees and a surrender in the left ear, fan the left arm forward with the handful of light that you just collected through the plucking of stars. Now make a fist, please, with the left hand and shake every muscle in the left arm. And on an exhalation, pull your left elbow in toward the side body. Beautiful. Inhale, open the arms. Relax the shoulders, elongate, extend, expand up and out of the nautilus shell of your belly. Lift your heels. And then bring your left hand to the back of your left kidney, palm of the hand facing away from your body. Plucking stars on the other side. Bring the right hand at the level of the lower dantian, bring it to the left. Rotate the palm of the hand to face the sky, and then fan the hand back through center at the level of your middle dantian at the joyful heart center, and go all the way around. Take the twist to maximum fullness. Bring your left eye in the direction of your right thumb. Now at the level of your third dantian at the brow center, fan the arms. Arm, singular. Back through to center. Twisting, 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 all the way. Take the twist all the way, again, to maximum fullness. Rotate the right palm to face the sky. Push the right hand up, spread the shoulders. Relax the right buttock bone down towards the back of the right heel. Lean back, stimulating the kidneys, opening the heart. Yielding to the luminosity and the reliability of your brain. Inhale, come back through. Twist, back through center and to the right. Again, twisting to maximum capacity. And with full presence at the blade edge of the right hand, right ear is going to be surrendering. And I'm passing the right hand back through to center. I'm going to make a fist with the right hand. And then I'm going to shake every muscle from fist to shoulder, to the very nucleus of the right shoulder, and on an out breath, I'm pulling my right elbow in towards the side body.
I have a slight bend in the knees. I'm stimulating the lung meridian again through the collapse of the spine and the tuck of the gaze. I'm allowing the ball of the belly to collapse and rearrange accordingly in the grid of each form. Inhale, open. Humility and loyalty. Feel that aliveness in the center of every cell of your living body, the experience of being in a living body. So moving right along into the next animal frolic. This is leopard. So this form has to do with the quality of wisdom. So again, really staying curious about both what that means for you and what it feels like in the revelation of becoming. So again, watch here, demo without words. Okay, so leopard. Tune into your wisdom body. Standing on the right leg, please. Bring the right hand on top. Tuck your left knee in and lift the left leg as the right knee is bent just a little bit. And then we're going to kick the left leg out to the side. Drop the heel and then the ball of the foot. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Tuck your right thumb into your left armpit, and then fan the left arm back. Good. Bring your right eyeball into the direction of your left thumb, lifting up out of the nautilus shell of the pelvis. Now we've already done a similar gesture numerous times, so we're going to scoop again. We're scooping the chi. This time the left arm is scooping alongside the left hip, the outer left thigh. I've oriented the toes of my right foot in this moment to face out, so heels are in, toes are out, eyes of the palms are facing each other. Okay, so we're going to work with another one of the Taoist healing sounds, and this is like a S-H-U, okay? So getting into the wisdom body, inhale, catch the breath, and with the healing sound, I'm going to push the left arm over the left ear and all the way to maximum fullness to the right. Now pass the left arm alongside the inner right knee, down through center. Inhale. Exhale. Feel yourself really grounded in a wisdom way on the left leg and come up to standing on the left leg. Left hand is on top. Lift the right leg. Get this feeling. Lightness. Comfortable at the crossroad, feeling at home in the edges. Get the fascia moving. I know I'm making you linger here, but just check out what happens when you can surrender the reaction. Get the breath into the bone marrow. Inhale. Exhale, kick the right leg out to the side, drop the heel, and then the ball of the foot, bend the right knee, tuck your left thumb into the right armpit and fan the right arm back. Bringing your left eyeball in the direction of the right thumb. Inhale, lift up through the ball of the belly. And then bring the right arm alongside the back of the right thigh and out to the side. Palms of the hands are facing each other. Get that feeling. And then pass with the healing sound. Pass the right arm alongside the right ear. And all the way to the left. Pressing the thumb into the crossroads of the right armpit. Activate the grid. Bring the right arm down so the hand passes the inside of the left knee. And down low. And out to the side. And forward. feel how patience and persistence and the commitment to perseverance is populating and informing and activating every cell, every cell, every cell. So moving right along, this is a beautiful form for getting into the essence of sincerity in the body. So be interested in how you can floss the fascia of the body as you're moving, and also how you can be kind of flossing your nerves, okay? So that involves not just practicing with the head and listening to the verbal directives, but really going into the heart of feeling it. Feeling every movement, but also feeling every emotion. Every emotion is energy in motion as we're practicing. It's energy in motion on its way to its final destination, which is wakeful, loving awareness. That's what the practice does for us, so that we can then turn around and make the whole of our life our practice, not just these shining 30 minutes in the morning, okay? So I've got my left leg out at a diagonal. I'm anchoring through the heel. Watch here. We're doing a lot of kidney rinsing this morning. And then we'll oscillate to do the same thing on the other side, okay? So I'd like to do it once on each side with a little bit of holding. So I want to work with another healing sound, and it's like a CHO. Okay, really let these sounds be elemental, pre-linguistic kind of sounds that you would hear in the way that the wind blows through the trees and the crashing of the waves on the shoreline and so forth. These are elemental sounds, you know, as we are made of the elements 100%. So lift the ball and toe of your left foot and twist the axis of your upper body from the belt up, also to the left. Make a fist with the left hand. Place the finger portion of the fist into the center of the right palm. Join the pads of the thumbs and stay like so. With lots of space in the ball of the belly, inhale. Hinge over the length of your left leg. Lots of sincerity here. So bring your right inner ribs towards the left inner thigh. Right inner ribs towards the left inner thigh. And now curl your nose and your spine so that your nose is going to line up, ideally, with the middle of your thigh. Oh my goodness, this is such a good detoxifying rinse of the sponges of the organs in your body. Stretch out your spine. Let another inhalation carry you back up as you decompress, as you express. In any given moment, we're either repressing or expressing. Inhale here. Exhale. Express the twist. Take the gaze all the way also through the twist, so your right eyeball is looking towards the left elbow. Inhale, come back through. Drop the ball and toes of the left foot, come through to center. Anchor the right heel, lift the ball and toe of the right heel, and then we're going to reverse the hands. The left hand will be up. This is jade palm. And then bring the finger portion of your right fist to meet the center of the left palm. Join the pads of the thumbs and keep the fingertips of the left hand up. Twist, so your spine is on line with the right femur. Inhale, buttock bones down. Inhale, lift, 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 lift. Pushing from the inner right thigh towards the inside of the right big toe. Feel that alignment in the grid of the form. Exhale, folding. Lots of space. Feel the right hip kind of tucking back into the integrity and the instinctual, original autonomy of your body. Folding. At the completion of the out breath, pull your nose up so that it's on line with the middle of the right thigh. Stretch and spread your shoulders. Inhale, coming down. And then coming back up. And be sure that you're ready to exhale before you twist. We don't want to twist on an inhalation, so if you have an inhale in your body, Go ahead and twist, and we're going to take the left eye in the direction of the right elbow as we go through the maximum fullness. Maximum fullness. Get the form into the very marrow of your bones. Left buttock bone is surrendering down, even though there's no visual evidence of that transformation. It is happening in the infrastructure. Come back through. You're doing great. Hopefully you're feeling really alive. Again, this form is all about sincerity. Feel every single living contour as you're moving through the practice. And we call it practice for a reason, right? Because it's the repetition that is the edification. It's the consistent choosing into something, the saying yes to full aliveness. So this is called Diamond, and it's about the essence of will and respect. So as always, in all the other forms this morning, we've taken that initial moment to kind of tune in at the level of thinking and feeling, but mostly at the level of feeling in the somatic practice. What does that mean for me today? What does it mean to activate my will and to activate my respect? Watch here, I'm going to demonstrate. So as my body hinges forward, which is kind of how we started, right, as we were working with the kidney rinse, I'm going to bend my knees as the knees are straight as I'm hinging forward. And then I'm going to create a sweeping back gesture. It's like I'm holding a big diamond of light here in the void space between the hands. Now as I'm back, I'm bending my knees. So I've opened my heart and my brow center to the sky. My knees are still bent, I'm twisting. And then I'm going to begin straightening the legs as I come back through. Okay, so that's one pass. I'd like for us to do 2 passes in each direction, please. Cultivating an elevated caliber of will and capacity to be respectful. And the capacity to respect outside of oneself comes first and foremost from an indomitable sense and devotion to self-respect. So open up the diamond heart and open up the diamond mind. So straight knees, hinging forward, and twist to the right. Begin bending the knees as you continue twisting. Coming through the full oscillation. There's like 1 million little micro movements. Now I've got my heart and my brow center facing the sky. And I'm going to continue twisting, straightening the legs here. Hinging, hands are back by the left ankle. And now I'll bring them back in front of the big toes. Bring the hands to the back of the right ankle. Bend the knees. Take the hands and the arms up and overhead and back behind you. If you can, comfortably gaze back behind you. Begin straightening the legs gradually and slowly. And hinge so that your hands are behind the left ankle. Straightening the legs, come back through to center. Now just hit the reverse button. Bring the hands behind the left ankle. Begin bending the knees as you fan the arms up and back. Continue the twist. Bring the hands to the back of the left ankle. Straighten the knees. Bring the hands out in front of the big toes. Bring the hands to the back of the left ankle. Bending the knees so slowly. Inhale. Bring the hands back behind you. And twisting. Bring the hands to the back of the left ankle. And back in front. Now release the diamond from any sort of holding in the hands and slowly stack one vertebrae on top of the other while kind of circling the weight of your arms in outward spinning circles. Beautiful. And if you would please, our last form for today. Stepping your feet together so that they are at the width of your hips. So this is a rinse that is going to squeeze your liver and your spleen, okay? And we're going to work with another Taoist therapeutic sound, and it's like who, WHO, okay? So before we do this, I want to just say, that it is a supremely serviceful thing to have a consistent relationship with some kind of practice. It doesn't have to do with how I present practice, although it could, but to have a consistent relationship with some kind of practice, something that you are choosing into repetitively and therefore edifying it on the inside of the inside of the inside. This is a form of being serviceful. It's not selfish to take time to take care of your physiological, energetic, and soulful needs, because that means that you're actually bringing the whole version, the integrated version of you to the big practice that is every nanosecond of your day. So just a moment to speak to that. Yeah, the supremely serviceful act of practicing regularly. Watch here. I'm going to take my arms out and out. Again, the sound is I'm going to weave my fingers and rotate my palms to face the sky, and in that same moment, maybe you saw it happen, I'm tucking my buttock bones down towards the back of my heels. I'm lifting the palms of the hands to face the sky. Inhale, I'm as long as I'm going to stretch this old body of mine, and then I'm going to tip to the right with the sound. And then I'm going to oscillate ever so gently through the neck so that I'm looking up and beyond the eye of my left elbow on high. Inhale, come back up. Catch the breath. Inhale, lift the heels. And then exhale, drop your heels and tip to the left with the healing sound. Looking up and through and ultimately beyond the eye of your right elbow. Keep both shoulders on the back. Stretch and straighten the arms. Inhale, come up. Lift your heels, hold the breath inside of the body. Drop the heels. You are telling the truth with the language of your body. Drop the whole trunk to the right with a medicine sound. Rinsing out both the spleen and the liver here. So inhale, let it carry you up. Every living contour. Lift your heels. Feel your big toes connected to the planet. That ecosomatic moment of awareness. Drop your heels if you need to. If you exhaled, go ahead and catch another inhale. And last one, tip to the left. Straighten the right arm and feel the stretch from the outer back portion of your right heel all the way through to the tip of your right pinky finger. Oh my goodness, it's so good to be alive. Inhale, coming up. Release the interweaving of your fingers and then take the arms out to the side as if all 10 of your fingers were calligraphy brushes saturated with colorful ink, creating an arc of energy around you, merging your whole being with the immensity of timelessness. Merging your whole being with the infinity of infinity. Slowly draw the hands into the lower dantian. Relax your shoulders, relax every muscle that's wrapped around your skull and the face. Hold the breath. Exhale.
you so much for sharing your presence, for participating in practice, for being here.